welcome if you are new, welcome back if you are not. My name is Brittany and I am a stay-at-home homeschooling mom of 4 kids. We have yet another grocery haul for you. Again, Kroger. Kroger is just my favorite. So I keep meaning to get to Costco and it just keeps not happening, but I'm fairly pleased with how this grocery order went. I think my problem is I'm just not having a lot of time recently, and so just the grocery pickup is so much easier right now. So they're dino nuggets. So a little bit of something I wanted to add on here is I am going to start having a new video come out. I'm going to try out doing 2 videos a week and do them on Friday and see how it goes, see if it feels like it's a good rhythm. I'm going to start including more recipes. I have been requested a couple of times that I include recipes over here on YouTube. I always say at the end that I have recipes that are on Instagram, and I'm pretty active over there, so you should be following me over there. But I have also, I know that some people aren't on Instagram, and I want to make sure that they can get the recipes, especially being gluten-free. It can be so hard. So I'll talk a little bit more about that at the end, but let's just get into the haul first. All right, so over on the end, we have some Granny Smith apples. This was specifically requested by my oldest. He said he's just tired of sweet apples, so he wanted some tart apples. So we got some Granny Smith apples. I have an onion to go in the crock pot meal. That recipe will be up next week. The crock pot meal I'm making tonight. I have a tomato and the tomato and the big mushrooms are for our burger nights. I've been doing them open-faced with just on top of a grilled portobello mushroom. It's delicious. This is for my meatloaf. That's a recipe it's coming out on Friday. And then I have a gallon of milk. We are actually going less regular milk. If you remember, I was getting 3 gallons of milk at a time because we have a lot of non-dairy milk. So I have one of my kids who can't drink milk, and then one who just prefers almond milk, and she's just a not big milk drinker, and I just want her to drink more. So we have our regular milk over here, and then we have unsweetened almond milk, and we have sweetened vanilla almond milk. I mix these half and half so that it cuts the sugar, because I don't like how much sugar it is, but they're drinking it. So pick your battles, right? So I've got some creamy peanut butter. I want to get the one from Costco, but I haven't made Costco, so this is just going to do, but this is good ingredients. It's just literally peanuts and salt. So it's organic peanuts and sea salt. So there you go. I've got some green beans to go with the meatloaf. Back here we have some Simple Truth veggie straws. My kids took to the sea salt ones. I'm so excited. And so we're moved over to the sea salt ones instead of the ranch ones because I didn't like the ingredients. So we have a gluten-free pizza. This is our treat night. If you've been around here, you'll know. We have a Red Baron one for my other kids. Wednesdays are our treat nights before church. Just a quick pizza for them to eat. Semi-sweet chocolate chips for our muffins that we have on Sundays. We've got some eggs, the grain-free taco shells that we do for our Taco Tuesdays at lunch, and then tomato sauce for our meatloaf. A big bag of triple berry blend for our smoothies. We do smoothies twice a week. I've got some Truvia. I think this is the one thing I'm not going to give up. I've thought about it, gone back and forth, and I'm okay with it. This is for my tea that I drink in the morning. I do green tea with coconut milk and some Truvia, and it's fine. I've got some unsweetened applesauce, some chili powder. Oh, chili powder for tacos. I'm like, why did I get chili powder again? I'm out of chili powder, and I make my own taco. I'll probably put that at some point. I make my own taco blend. Super easy, like while I'm cooking. Really simple to do, guys. I've got a whole chicken for our Sunday dinner. And then I've got a big block of Colby Jack cheese, some shredded mild cheddar back here. I've got some unsweetened coconut milk for my tea. Then I've got our normal staple, the Berea chickpea rotini. And then I've got some lettuce for our burger night. And I've got a big thing of bananas for smoothies and for eating. But when you do a grocery pickup, you get the green bananas. So thankfully we have a couple of bananas for smoothies, so these can just wait for a little bit further into the week. Okay, so yes, I've had a couple of people say that they are not on Instagram and they would prefer me to put some recipes over here. And I understand, especially when you're gluten-free, it is so hard to find recipes that are not filled with junk. That has been my biggest thing that I have picked up. You can find things on like Instagram and stuff and even on YouTube. What do you need? More nuggets? Okay, I had a toddler that was demanding more nuggets. So, yeah, you can find stuff on Instagram and on YouTube, but everything really is just, it's using very simple, kind of the cup for cup flours and not things that are really good for you. And it has a lot of rice, which is not super great for you to eat a ton of. Or boxed recipes, hacks using boxed recipes, and really it's not very good for you. So I really want this to be a place where you can get ideas for gluten-free stuff that you can get from the store with the grocery hauls that are good, good things that are good for you with a couple of treats thrown in here and there, but also, and then recipes that are, healthy, that are good for you, that are gluten-free and that aren't going to it's going to be expensive because it's eating gluten-free, but that are not going to just completely break the bank. And I will make sure to include in my recipes a way to make it not gluten-free if you don't have to be gluten-free, because I know that most people are not gluten-free. But, so if you are not following me over on Instagram, I highly suggest that you do that. I'll drop my handle right here because over there I do share more of our day-to-day life. I do share kind of like what we are eating. Totals. I spent, I think 120, I think it was 128, which is actually really good for me, especially I got quite a bit of stuff. So I'm very happy with how this haul went. I'm going to drop my meal plan for the week in the description box. So you can go check that out to see what we're eating this week. I've been putting a kind of a graphic up that had all of our meal plan, and I feel like it just is easier if I just put it in the description box. It's easier for y'all to look at. You don't have to worry about pausing or anything like that. And so if you prefer the graphic, make sure to let me know in the comments. I don't mind either way. I just figured that might be easier for some people. So yes, but over on Instagram I do share more of my day-to-day life. I do share other recipes as well, kind of just motivation and stuff like that. So make sure to be following me over there. If you're not subscribed, I hope you'll consider subscribing. And with that being said, I will see y'all next week for another grocery haul.